Woo! This is Daryl from Crypto Daily Trade Signals coming to you live from Asia. This is our evening update, guys. Hopefully you guys are having a great day. Wakey wakey to all my friends in America and all my brothers and sisters in Asia. You're winding down your day. Hopefully you've had a great day. Here in Vietnam, we're still pretty much sunny. I've got the mountains, I've got the sea behind me, and we're still pretty much in lockdown over here, so we're okay. And guys, gals, stop panicking. We're seeing that a lot of the markets are just going sideways, and there's a good reason for that. And we're going to talk about a whole bunch of stuff. The key thing we're going to talk about is, Elon Musk has been making some tweets, and I'm going to reveal the secret. He's been telling us all exactly what to do, in my opinion, and this is really his secret message revealed. You guys have to watch it. Also, we're going to talk about some on-chain data that is really bullish, and it's talking about young Bitcoin accounts that they are now, rather than selling, they are hodling. So we're going to talk about a lot of on-chain metrics that makes me believe and should make you believe that something huge, something big is brewing, and it could take Bitcoin and the crypto markets up 120% or more. Remember, this is not financial advice. This is just the OG, the Ric Flair of crypto. Woo! Bringing you the good vibe. And remember, this video is absolutely not financial advice. I'll say it again. I am not a financial advisor. I'll say it again. And this is only for educational purposes. Also, we're going to talk about Willy Woo, one of the huge on-chain guys, one of the really good TA guys, Bitcoin maximalist, and he's also thinking, and he's also saying that this is the beginning of the second leg up. And he's talking about, November, we could be frothy, we could be foamy, we could be going to the moon, guys. And so you guys just have to stop panicking and get ready for it. So without further delay, let's jump into the content right now, guys. Let's get it. And don't forget, smash the likes as always. Subscribe, BYB. Do it right now. What are you guys waiting for? And turn on the bell notification so you don't miss any of this time-sensitive updates, guys. So let's get into it. Let's get into it right now, guys. Let me get my face out of the way. Let me minimize my face here. Minimize my face. So I'm taking up all the real estate. So guys, it's a great day to be alive. Please go back and watch some of the other videos if you missed it. So the first thing we want to talk about is Coinbase. Coinbase scared a lot of its customers today, and Coinbase sent out about 125,000 emails, erroneous notifications about that people need to change their security settings and adjust their two-factor authentication. So this sent a shockwave to a lot of 125,000 Coinbase customers. Were petrified when they thought this. They thought that their accounts had been hacked, their accounts had been compromised. And there's been a lot of exchanges, and there's been a lot of platforms, DeFi platforms, exchanges that have been compromised recently with exploits and all of this kind of thing. So a lot of people were panicking, absolutely going nuts and panicking. And one of the things is, they said that our team immediately recognized the problem and worked quickly as possible to ensure that these erroneous notifications were stopped and the underlying issue was fixed. But they never apologize. What is wrong with big corporate America? What is wrong with big corporate? Why can't they just say, we made a mistake, we're sorry, and we're really scared and sorry that we had scared the pants out of people? And in a quoted Coinbase spokesman explaining that even Coinbase technical people didn't really know what was going on. So perhaps worryingly, the Coinbase technical department, at least initially, did not appear to know what was going on. So can you imagine that 125,000 emails and SMSs went out to customers saying your security settings need to be changed, your two-factor authentication need to be changed ASAP, and they didn't even know what was going on. How insane is the membrane is that? So all of a sudden the system just started, and then one spokesman from Coinbase said, all of a sudden the system just started sending off stuff like a bug, but it was not malicious, it was not third party. So there was one story of a 53-year-old retired police officer who thought that the message meant that his wallet had been compromised. The man stated that he went on to sell all of his crypto. That was about $60,000 of crypto, and he is quoted as saying, I was scared to death. I contacted my daughter and her boyfriend. I asked them, should I sell my crypto? I thought I have to sell this thing before I lose my money. So it really scared a lot of customers, guys. A lot of people got scared. So, you know, Coinbase, come on. You guys can do better than that. You're supposed to be one of the leading crypto wallet people in the US. And, you know, so anyways, Coinbase is now trying to claw back all the trust with Bitcoin handouts. So they've been giving out like $100 Bitcoin handouts. Well, I'm sorry, you know, the panic and the heart attack that this could have caused, I don't think $100 is fair. If it was me, I'd be finding another platform. That's just me. That's not financial advice. Some other news right now is Singapore ponders its CBDC release with a short list of companies. This is really good. And I think that, you know, the way that Singapore is really high-tech, you know, it's one of these high-tech nation states, I think they could probably roll out their CBDC pretty fast. So Singapore's National Bank has released a list of 15 finalists chosen to help develop their CBDC. So what they've done is they created a contest around it, and the group will work for the next 8 weeks to optimize their solutions. And then after the 8 weeks, 3 will be chosen as winners to help Singapore to launch its CBDC, and they'll get like $50,000 in a $50,000 reward for that. So that's really good. So hopefully we can get to Singapore have a CBDC, and hopefully other developed countries in Asia can follow suit. Because it seems that the Asian countries tend to move really fast. Look at China, the digital one. Whew, they got that going really fast, guys. So some other stuff that's happening right now is on-chain metrics show Bitcoin and Ethereum holders are reluctant to sell. So this is really bullish news, guys. And we're going to jump into that. And, you know, constructive hodl waves. So falling hodl waves for these younger coins indicates that market preferences to hold the assets rather than spend them. So we're seeing a lot of on-chain data now that says the young BTC supply is down. And what that means is the young BTC is that people that have just bought is going down, and these people are more inclined to hodl. And this is really bullish. So let's jump into some more details about that data. So we're seeing that right now the active addresses, the number of active entities, 7-day moving average is down 35%. And you guys are probably thinking, oh my goodness, this is really bad news. This is a good thing, because it is at the same level in October last year, just before we had the pre-bull accumulation in mid 2020, it's around October, right? So we're exactly at the same levels now. So the active addresses are similarly down 33% from the May peak, but it's stable pre-bull accumulation range like last year. So I really believe this is a pre-bull accumulation phase right now. People are accumulating crypto, they're holding crypto, and the younger wallets are not selling, they're holding. And this is really bullish news. So we're seeing the same kind of activity for Ethereum too. So we're seeing that the Bitcoin transaction counts are also down around 200K per day, a significant drop of 37.5% below peak. And this also indicates that more people are hodling because there's less transactions. People are hodling. Remember, this is exchange. This is not OTC, right? So exchanges are different because OTC, the big institutions, don't impact here, okay? Because this is exchanges. So this is really good news. We're also seeing that Bitcoin transfer volume breakdown by size also down as well. So people are not transferring their Bitcoins on and off exchanges, and we're seeing that it's down 62% below the peak. And that's pretty good news because it means that people are accumulating, people are holding and getting ready for something big to happen. And I can smell something big is going to happen, and I think we're going to have this explosive 124% that I talked about in my last couple of videos. And we saw this pattern before last year in October, and we had the MACD go from red to green. We had that 76% upside, and then after that we had this explosive 124% increase in Bitcoin price. So I think we're seeing exactly the same pattern playing out as well. So the transaction fees are down, of course, low transaction, low fees, right? So this is really interesting news. So guys, we just have to remember that something big is coming. I can feel it, I can smell it. Something really big is happening. Younger coins. So let's just talk about younger coins. What are younger coins? So younger coins are those younger than 3 months. They are the most likely to be spent during volatility, okay? So a decline in right here, guys, a decline in young coin hodl waves indicates that market is preferring to hodl, not spend. Young BTC now is represented only 15% of the coin supply, and a very strong downtrend in play. So what that means is that more and more people are choosing to hodl because the young BTC is only 15% of the supply. So it means that more and more diamond hands. So something big is coming, guys. Absolutely something big. Ethereum waves are almost the same as the chart, with young downtrend towards about 12% of the circulating supply. So we're seeing exactly the same thing with Ethereum. Diamond hands, guys. So this is really, really key news. So hodl waves. The hodl wave is increasing. The amount of people hodling are increasing, guys. So this is really telling. Also Ethereum increasing. So this is really telling. So let's jump into Bitcoin going nuts in November, predicts on-chain analyst Willy Woo. So Willy Woo is one of the huge respected on-chain analysts. So I've talked about all the on-chain data here from Glassnode that more and more people are now hodling Bitcoin, and also Willy Woo is also backing that up as well, and he's saying exactly the same thing, guys. So this is really, really, really good news that also Willy Woo is saying the same thing. So, and what he's really saying is he's saying that right now we can see something huge coming in November, and according to Willy Woo, that the last run up we had from 10 to 60k starting from October last year. The run up before that was from 4k to 14,000 over a matter of months. So if October we start to peak, we should be looking at November onwards to go up. So what we're saying, and what he's saying, is that we're starting again. We're restarting the market. And last run up, we went from 10 to 60k. This time, we're going to go up from 49k to $100,000. We're definitely going to get to 100k, guys. Absolutely, we're going to get there. We're going to get there. And there's going to be a huge, massive surge, guys. So don't panic. A lot of people have been saying, there's going to be a huge run up, a huge this, a huge sell off. I don't believe so. So, Woo, who also says he's looking at on-chain data and believes that this cycle is different from the 2013 bull market. According to Woo, he doesn't believe the current bull run will end in one massive surge. The latest stuff I can see in the data between the investors is that it's not going to repeat, and this cycle is not a 2013 double pump and a blow off top. This is completely different. This is new 2020 onward cycle, which we've never seen before. If you look at the on-chain, it's a completely different structure, never been seen before. This is very promising. We are going to have another run, and forget about December sell-off, which has happened every other top. So he's saying basically this could end up being and going beyond December and not be a sell-off top, because this cycle is completely different. So I hope he's right. I hope that this cycle continues over and over again. So let's jump into the Bitcoin price right now. So as of time of recording, and remember, by the time I record and by the time you watch, there's around about 45 minutes to an hour delay. So don't beat me up. Some people beat me up because, oh, the prices are different. Come on. This is not a live stream, okay, guys? So right now we're seeing that Bitcoin is trading at $48,000, exactly on the money, guys. And I've talked about this before. I got to keep repeating because some of you don't quite understand it. Is in October last year, we saw a 75% run up when the MACD went from red to green. It's right here, and we're seeing exactly the same pattern forming right now. When the MACD went from red to green, we're seeing a 75% run up, and after that 75% run up, there was a cooling off period for about 1 to 2 weeks, and we can see that right here. There's a 1 to 2 week cooling off period, and then we had this huge rise of about 125%. So if we measure from the top to here to the all-time high of around 64k for Bitcoin, that was a 500% rise, guys. So I'm telling you, and I believe it, and I feel it, and all the on-chain data, a lot of the data is saying exactly the same thing, guys, that this could be happening again. And and we're seeing seeing a bit of a cooling off right now, and I expect that this is absolutely, we're going to explode, and we're definitely going to be going uppity up, guys, and something big is happening. I can smell it. It's foamy, it's frothy, and something's going to happen, guys. So, diamond hands, don't panic. There might be some FUD. I mean, institutional investors might be, spreading some FUD around to kind of drop those prices. We may see a drop on Friday when the jobs data comes out, because it's around about 19% lower than where it was in the previous month. So expect a drop, guys. But that doesn't mean it's the end. That just means it's the beginning. Dollar cost average, of course, and have diamond hands. Do not worry and do not forget about that. That's so important, guys. With that being said, let's jump into the DeFi pulse right now. So let me just refresh this. You mean to refresh? Come on. Internet's slow here. So right now the total amount of liquidity total value locked in DeFi, and this is on ERC20, this is on Ethereum, right, is 83.75 billion. So DeFi space is huge right now. It's huge, and this just goes to show you that the value of Ethereum, it's not going away. And this is DeFi and NFT, and we see that, you know, the transaction fees on Ethereum has gone way up just recently, and that's because of all the NFTs that are being exchanged. So people are trying to pick up NFT as well right now before Ethereum explodes. So let's take a look at Ethereum right now. Ethereum is picked up right now, and it's kind of battling back. It's gone up almost 3%. So Ethereum right now is trading at $3,325, and so this resistance level here that we had at 3,281 now becomes support. So this is really good. If you're holding Bitcoin, if you're holding Ethereum right now, you guys are doing pretty good. So it looks like Ethereum is coming back, and hopefully you'll also see, because Ethereum's coming back right now, even though despite Bitcoin is down, Ethereum is coming back, and you're seeing all the altcoins also taking off right now. I mean, look at Solana. Let's take a look at Solana right now. And then don't forget, we still got the Elon Musk secret revealed. We're gonna, once we finish Solana, we're gonna do Cardano, then we're gonna jump into the Elon Musk secret revealed, guys. So if you look at Cardano right now, I had this ascending triangle, which is a bearish pattern. We broke down, and now we're starting to recover a little bit, and we're seeing that Cardano is at $279. And I believe this is because Ethereum is taking off, because the Bitcoin dominance is coming down. We can see that right here, that the Bitcoin dominance is coming down. Let me just refresh that for you right now. Refresh, Minty, refresh. I love singing it. I don't know why. So you can see the Bitcoin dominance is coming down. It was 43% yesterday. It's now 42.11, and I think we could see 41% tomorrow. So Bitcoin dominance is definitely coming down, and that's why we're seeing a lot of the alts pump right now. So this is really, really good news. And look at Solana in the house. Solana is still on fire, guys. Solana is still going up, and it's trading at $118. So where do I see the next resistance level? I definitely see a next resistance level around about 120. So we need to get up there. I think we can get up there. So Solana is unstoppable. I'm so psyched. So let's talk about Elon Musk right now. So you guys don't know that Elon Musk, he has been sending up a whole bunch of tweets recently about this and that. And he recently sent out these tweets here, and I want to draw your attention to it. So there's my Elon Musk. So Elon Musk said, time to stop projecting and cool off. And then he came out with another one that he said, no worries, situation under control, situation. So if you take these separately, it really kind of means that, like, people are like, what are you talking about? What he's trying to tell you is it's time to hodl and have diamond hands, and that he's telling you that the markets are going to cool off for a little bit. Okay, so what that means is, it means exactly this, that I believe that Elon has also been advised by his people that, because remember, Tesla's holding a whole ton of Bitcoin. Okay, so I'm sure he's hired some experts who are also looking at the charts of doing a TA, and I think he's seeing the similar pattern here. And what he's saying is, guys, don't panic. We're now cooling off. We're in a cooling off phase right now. So time to stop projecting, time to stop guessing, and cool off. So what that means is the markets are cooling off. It's time to have diamond hands, and everything is under control. The situation, no worries, everything is under control, guys. So don't panic. Stop panicking. That's what Elon Musk is trying to secretly tell us. I mean, I wish Elon Musk would just come out and say directly, but you know, Elon, he doesn't like to do it. And also, he has to be very careful, because we have Gary Gensler, who sent a letter to Tesla telling him he needs to be extremely careful with what he says, because you know, he'd already got a warning from the SEC before about Twitter and Tesla price, remember? So he needs to be very careful. Let's jump into the Doge price. So what I want to show you before we do that is, there's hope for Dogecoin to rebound above 30 cents. And the reason that, and I'm also saying that, is that what happened, according to CoinGate analysis, since Dogecoin hit its monthly high of 35 cents, and that was not last weekend, but the weekend before that, its price fell 20%. We all know that, we're all experienced, but its price action over the last 2 weeks has drawn a bullish falling wedge. And I've been talking to you about this wedge. This is this descending triangle or wedge, okay? Triangle, wedge, samey. All right? In order for Dogecoin to charge towards 30 cents, bulls need to break the top of this trend line of the falling wedge where it will meet resistance at 30.6. So let's take a look at that. Let's deep dive. So right now we have this falling wedge, and you can also see it painted right here, okay? So this, I'm not making this up. This is real. So right now you can see we have this falling wedge. So we have this major support that we must hold and continue to hold, and this is above 27.89. So if you look here where we are right now, we have this support right here. So we're just gingerly below that support. I don't think we have to worry too much. Now we have some big resistance at 30 cents right here, and then in this box, which is between 32 and 35, is a huge resistance. If we're going to have any chance of breaking past, getting back up to 35 cents, we need to blow through that. So we have this descending triangle or descending wedge, whatever you want to call it, and we need to break past it. We're kind of in the center of this right now. We have huge support right here at around 25 cents. So, and if you zoom out, I have drawn this line here. This line here, this trend line that goes all the way, let me get it out of here, that goes all the way up to, this is a 300% increase, and it takes us all the way up to $1, and that's earmarked for December. So what we need to do is we need to break up above this line. So if we can continue above this trend line, then we're looking pretty good on the 1 day to continue our path to $1. I think it's going to happen. I know it's going to happen. And I don't think that we're going to break down below my purple trend line. I think that we're going to have a breakout imminent. Yeah, we may go down here and bounce back up here. We may even go in the center of this wedge and then break up here. But I do not believe that Dogecoin is going to break below 25 cents. I don't believe that's going to happen. And you can see that we have major support here at 21 cents, at 24 cents, and we also have major support at 27.89. And right now, Doge on the 1 day is trading at around about 27.52. So it's still, in my opinion, it's still pretty close to that 27.8, plus or minus a little bit, right? So I wouldn't panic right now. As long as we stay in between this range here, and as long as we stay within inside this, then we're going to definitely break out, because 80% of the time, a falling wedge or descending triangle, 80% of the time, this is a bullish pattern, and a breakout to the upside is needed to activate the pattern. And I believe we're going to have an upside breakout very soon, guys. So let's take a look at the Doge on the 4-hour chart. So let me get my face out of there. Can you guys see that? So I had made some scribbles before. So right now we're at 27.5, and we're right in here, and we're still fighting. We're still fighting this 20-day moving average here. We just can't get past this 20-day moving average. So we really need to get past it. So this 20-day moving average is acting as resistance, and we need to break past that. So we're also below the 250-day moving average. But again, on the 4-hour, we are still inside this descending wedge or descending triangle, and we need to stay above the purple trend line. So as I predicted earlier, we're either going to break to the upside or we're going to break to the downside, and we have major support here at 25. I'm still pretty bullish that we are going to break up to the upside, but that's not going to happen until after Friday. So as long as we maintain and stay within this purple confines, we should be okay, and then hopefully we can break up to the upside here, and then we have major resistance at 30. So this is a really important that we get beyond this 30-cent resistance level. All right. So right now we have the 30-day moving average on the 1 day acting as support. So, and if you look at my line here, this is following approximately the 30-day moving average, and that should take us all the way up to $1 in December. So if you like that, smash the likes and subscribe EYB right now, guys. So take a look at the market. Let me just refresh this for you. We've got a nice breeze out here. It's beautiful, and in the air, you can smell like the mixture of the mountain air and the sea, and it kind of mixes together. It's quite relaxing. The air is pretty good. The only one good thing about lockdown is because there's no traffic, there's no motor vehicles, the air is absolutely pristine clear. and the air is like fresh. So let me just refresh this one more time because I was talking. And right now I can see that Bitcoin is trading at $47,521. That's down 1%, guys. And Ethereum is going up. I love it. And that's at 3,336, and that's at 4.64%, guys. ADA is down 1.17%, and that's at $2.80. And BNB is at $466, and that's down almost 3%. And my Doge in the house is also down almost 2.5%, and that's at 27.5. So, you know, guys, don't panic, but look at Solana. Wee. And, you know, about 3 or 4 days ago, we were talking about Solana when it was $65, and I bought some more. That's what I did. If any of you did what I did, so congratulations to you. You're doing pretty well. And Uni's up as well. So DOT is also up. We're seeing DOT up. So you're seeing a lot of the altcoins right now are really moving right now. Doge is not moving, but Doge is like that. Doge will just go blah, and then a breakout, and then it'll go blah and breakout. So it kind of, Doge just kind of does these steps, and Doge really moves really slowly. It's just the way Doge is. I've been tracking it for a while. Don't panic, guys. Have diamond hands, dollar cost average, of course, and always. And with that being said, let's take a look at the OG portfolio in the house. Remember, this portfolio is for educational purposes only. And if you choose to copy, you do so at your own risk, because we're not financial advisors. So right now the portfolio is up. We're at 49.24%, so that's almost 50%, guys. And the total profit right now is $2,486. So not too bad, guys. And the total balance is $7,486. So I'm really hoping that we can get this portfolio going. And we're just waiting for the markets, because the markets, they go up, they come down, go up, come down. But we're still making higher lows. Every time we're making higher lows. So that's a good sign, guys. So, guys, don't forget to follow me on Twitter. Follow me on Twitter. We're at 1,984 followers. Let's see if we can get that up to 2,000 by tomorrow morning, Asia time. I would really appreciate that. Don't forget to follow my Linky Winkies. And remember, now this is financial advice. And you can find all these links in the description of every single video. And guys, go to Zen Music Addict. If you guys need to relax because the markets are stressing you out, go to Zen Music Addict. They got some really good music there. Really nice, chilly willy stuff. And become a Patreon member. Guys, buy the channel a coffee. Support the channel. Remember, all the proceeds from Patreon, coffees, and the merch, they all go to charity. And guys, become a member. Why don't you become a member and check out my merch? We got lots of merch, guys. Also, all the merch goes to the charity as well. So we got hats, we got t-shirts, we got polo shirts, we got tons of stuff, guys. You're gonna really love it. And check out my non-clothing items. We got the famous Mugdy Mug. I love the Mugdy Mug. You're gonna love the Mugdy Mug. So get the Mugdy Mug. So guys, I just want to say thank you very much. Thank you for being part of this journey. Remember, I work for you. I like to bring you this content. You know, we like to bring you the top crypto news when it comes out. We like to talk about Bitcoin, Ethereum, and some of the fast-moving coins. And of course, our Dogecoin. We like to focus on Dogecoin. We love the Dogecoin community. Spread some love. Spread the good vibe. Call to action. Take this video, paste it on all your socials. Get the message out first. And remember, Dogecoin is not just a cryptocurrency. It's a movement. It's a tribe. It's a community of love. Spread the love. God bless each and every one of you. This is Daryl from Crypto Daily Trade Signal saying peace out, guys. I love you. Woo!